his fault. He's usually the one mowing and doing the raking. Mow it. Well, he did. I don't know. He mowed Ted. John did all the windrow. Jimmy was running the baler. So always thought it was John's fault, but I guess it's just the grass's fault. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like my connection to Twitch dropped out for a minute. It should be back now. It should be back good. That's strange. Like my bitrate just bottomed out for a second, which is very weird. It shouldn't be doing that. Fiber internet connection. It either works or it doesn't. Got to be something between OBS and Twitch. That was strange. Weird. Still live. Refresh. It sent out a new notification? That's weird. I don't know how long it was doing that. Yeah, how long was it down there? Because for me, on my playback, it was like, it just blinked and came right back up, and it had the little unstable thing at the bottom, but my internet's fine, so. I don't know, it's weird. Weird. 2 minutes? Wow. That's crazy. It didn't, like, everything's green on my OBS. It was red for like maybe 10 seconds and then it went right back to normal. But on Twitch it's still showing it unstable, which is really weird. Yeah, mine blinked and then came right back up. But I don't know. Well, I mean, there's going to be a little bit of a delay. 15 to 30 seconds, somewhere in there. Shouldn't be 30 seconds, but if it is, it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, that's very weird. Okay. Well, whatever. We're still going, so. Somebody's raiding the outhouse. Quick, get the TP. Oh, man, Virtual Farmer coming in with the raid. What's up, VF? How's it going, man? Raid hype, indeed. What's up, buddy? Hope your stream went well. Welcome, Raiders. Thanks for sharing your community over here with us, as always. I appreciate you. And guys, if you don't know who Virtual Farmer is, makes fantastic farm sim content. You should go check him out. Here and on YouTube, same name.
That's a new follower.
Colchi, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome. Gremlins. There's gremlins all the time, man. I don't know what's going on with the stream. Always gremlins in it. Appreciate the raid. Go give Virtual Farmer a look if you don't already follow him here on Twitch, and if you're not subscribed to him on YouTube. Go do both. A great ambassador for Farm Sim in general, not just the streaming community, but Farm Sim in general.
That's a new follower.
MDT Grease Monkey, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome. Yeah, welcome, Raiders. Guys, throw some golden TP in chat. Hit them with it.
That's a new follower.
Harry Multigaming, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Spiderette, what's up? How are you? Good to see you. Are we talking about it, ambassadors? Talking about VF. Just a good overall voice in the farm sim community all the way around. Not just Twitch, but the farm sim community all the way around. You're actually looking for a Giants ambassador to talk to? Well, I mean, I don't know that his role would be Giants ambassador, but he is a great ambassador for farm sim in general, not just the streaming community, is what I meant. I don't know that that would be his official title. Don't hold me to that one. But he might know somebody and point you in the right direction. I have no idea. You are Giants ambassador. See, there you go. I thought so, but I didn't want to say yes because I'm wrong about so much. And my foot, I'm well versed in how it tastes these days. My foot ends up in my mouth a lot, so I just choose not to do anything anymore and say for sure. So I just say, I don't know, but in general. So there you go. VF is a Giants ambassador. Nice. Open mouth, insert foot. That's a standard for me, though. That is an absolute standard. Open mouth, insert foot. It happens a lot. It happens a lot. Yeah, I kind of want to hear the question myself. I want to know what question you have for Giants ambassador. I'm curious. Needs a sound. I'll get my voice mod back working and get my sound panel back up. You harvest it like sorghum, then you cut the stems with the grass underneath as hay. Huh. Yeah, I don't know that much about farming. You lost me there, Tyler. Oh, I think we caught a tree that time. I had plenty of room before. I don't now. I do not now. Yeah, I don't know that much about farming. I don't even know what that is. I probably wouldn't even pronounce that word right, but I'm going to try fescue grass. That's probably all kind of wrong. I guessed at it, but... I'm all for having different types of grass in the game, though, instead of just grass. Like, I'm trying to use alfalfa on here, but it puts out the same amount as grass. Just regular old grass in game. And I can only cut it once a year, it looks like. So, it's way more beneficial just to do basic grass for now. You're a cattle farmer. Well, I used to help cattle farm. That's how we used to do it. It's fescue hay. Okay, fescue hay. See, that sounds cool. I would love to see some different options for grass-fed cattle, because I know there's lots of different types of stuff you can mix to feed them and whatnot. So I don't know much about it. I just know there's different. It's not just grass. Right? There's alfalfa. There's clover. You can do a lot of different stuff. So I didn't know anything about fescue grass, but that's nice to know. See, there we go, learning stuff. Oh, Chavez dropping me some in-game monies. He said 10,000, but 500 is the limit because I'm okay with the community help, but at a very limited capacity. So 500 is the in-game maximum. I appreciate the 500 though. I'll take it, and we'll add it to our bank account. Heck yeah, thanks, dude. Kind of looks like wheat, but it's not wheat. Oh, okay, cool. Have to bale the grass alfalfa. Have enough for winter. Well, I mean, I know that, but Like, just for in-game play, though, it puts out the exact same amount as grass, maybe even a little less. And you only cut it once a year, where this... Oh, man, come on now. Yeah, it looks like I'm dropping bitrate again, but it's saying it's at 5500, which is what I stream at. That's so strange. And now it's saying excellent connection on Twitch. Come on, man. I don't know what is going on right now. It's so weird. So weird. It's back steady again. Again, with fiber internet, it's either there or it's not. So I don't know if it's I don't know if it's a Twitch thing and my OBS or what it is, but very weird. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with that. It's kind of weird. It did it just a minute ago too. That does not normally happen. Again, especially, I mean, if you have fiber and your internet hiccups, it's something else going on, because it's either on or it's off. Like, once one of those little fibers gets broken, it's done. So there's a lot of streamers complaining from what I've been hearing. Yeah, I mean, I know they're doing some back-end updates and stuff. They're always working on it, so. And since it's a 24/7 live site, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes they just break stuff and stuff hiccups and stuff like that. So I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's so weird. It's holding steady again, so whatever. We'll keep rolling with it. We'll keep rolling with it. Almost done. So we can get started on the baling tomorrow. But yeah, I would love to see some variations in grass for cattle farmers, man. I think that's great. I mean, that's what I'm doing here, is just cattle farming. But again, with the way the game works this out, the standard in-game grass is way more beneficial than cutting alfalfa or clover, because you get one cut, you don't get any bonus out of it. It's not better grass for your cows or anything, because it's not measured that way. The TMR is the better option, and it makes no difference really whether you use grass or TMR or grass or clover or alfalfa for silage. It makes no difference whatsoever. Now I know that the alfalfa and clover is a mod, and it would really depend on the modder to put it in there, that it produces more. I get that, but for the moment it just doesn't make sense, because, well, I can get 3 cuts a year, maybe more, maybe 4, even in seasons. Definitely get 3 cuts a year out of this grass, and it produces the same amount as alfalfa that I get 1 cut a year out of. So it's almost like wasting a field, you know? It's kind of weird to do that. All that looks good. Roller's ready to go for tomorrow. Let's go grab. I'll go ahead and bring these down, and we'll get started on some silage bales tomorrow. I gotta have this wrapper anyway, so that worked out well. Yeah, I mean, I know that part's up to the modder. I'm just saying, for now though, the way the grass works is the in-game grass is definitely the better option. But I'm always up for learning something new in Farm Sim. This is my first time really having just a cattle farm. The crops that I farm are really just for straw. Like, pretty much everything else is grass and hay and silage. And then I do like oats for straw, and that's pretty much it. Everything's focused around the cows. So having more crops in the base game would be great, but I mean, you know, if the modder for this map did a great job, but I feel like the alfalfa should have more of an output. It's a thicker grass, it's a healthier grass. Like, again, I don't know that because I'm not an actual cattle farmer. I have no clue. But I feel like it should have more of an output than just standard, just your standard grass you grow in game. But again, it's on the modder for that. I think it'd be great to have those options in game. That would be great, built into the game, where there's some variation in growth and amount per acre that you can get out of it, that kind of stuff. I think that'd be awesome. That's definitely a welcome change in my opinion. But again, the next series I do is going to be probably a pig farm, and then I'll go back to cattle farming, possibly in our multiplayer map. Depends on when J-Rock's done with Dairyland 22 or Dairyland 5, I think. But yeah. Once you get it baled up, we usually just feed it to our cattle. That's all we feed them. Just fescue hay, or fescue hay bales, and grain, which is a mixture, corn and pellets. Don't quite know what the mixture is. That sounds right. Yeah, again, I'm not a cattle farmer by any means, but that sounds right. Yeah. Are you using pumps and hoses DLC? If you are, Slurry can get it changed into separated manure to use straw as bedding. I am using the pumps and hoses DLC, but I haven't. I've got rules set for myself where I can't take out loans, I can't borrow equipment, that kind of stuff. So it's been a very tough go. Dairyland 4X, yes, there you go. It's been a very tough go of it so far. So I'm just now getting to the point where we're making a little bit of money and we're upgrading. I got the TMR mixer over here, but I cannot wait to start using the pumps and hoses DLC for. Yeah, I'll swap these back. I'll put the John Deere for a supplement, at least for the fertilizer, because fertilizer's costing me a ton of money right now when I do contracts. It would be so nice to just be able to use manure and slurry for fertilizer in contracts. It's a byproduct. It'd be great to use. It's natural for one. But two, it's a byproduct. And right now, the manure is just sitting there. It's getting used, though. I got a manure spreader. But the slurry is just sitting there building up. And I got to do something with it soon. So, all right, there's that one. Let's go ahead and get the New Holland down here for the baler. Or for the bale trailer, I guess. There we go. That Massey's got enough horsepower to pull that Heston baler, believe it or not, but it doesn't quite have enough weight to pull that bale trailer when it's loaded. That's the reason we use this guy for the bale trailer. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into the pumps and hoses. I need to probably have me a mock save file where I load it up and play with it, because I've never even tried it out. So I'm one of those people that I get on and I test stuff out and see what happens. That's kind of how my streams go. It's like, well, this doesn't work. Let's try something different. But with this, I'm so tight on money. I don't want to waste money not knowing what I'm doing with the pumps and hoses. So I think our next purchase is actually going to be a slurry tank that I can put down next to the house, or next to the barn, so I can just hold more slurry for now. Slurry spreaders are they take a little while. Definitely check out the separator. It's fairly cheap in relation to most of the pumps and hoses machinery. Okay, so it's just a separator then. Okay. I thought it was part of like the system, because I know there's like a system you use. I think I watched Clutch's video on it right after it came out, and he did a pretty good job of explaining it. It's just been a while, and I thought that was part of like the system in line or whatever. You had to use the separator into the spreader, but if you can just separate, that'd be cool. But yeah, the hardest part for me right now, Colchi, is not being able to, like, I know I need this equipment, and I need, like, Field 7, I need it too, but I can't take out a loan because apparently somebody in my business ventures between my South American sugar farm and here called the banker, like was friends with the banker or whatever, and told him not to loan me any money because I blew lots of money. So on my business ventures between South America and here, and they decided I was a risk, so they won't loan me any money. So I got to do this without loans, sadly. Sadly. Yep, Mason's Iowa Plainsview. Fantastic map, honestly. Like it's probably one of the better maps I've played on and just continually enjoyed. It's been fantastic so far. All right, and I think that's me for the day. I've got to go get started on dinner here pretty soon. If you want to join me, 4 p.m., 4:15ish p.m. Eastern time every day. It's typically when I start. On Fridays, we do our community map, but we start at 1 p.m. Eastern. We stream for about 2 hours. A stream because I also stream on YouTube during the day on Monday through Thursday on my main YouTube channel. We stream stuff other than farm sim, other than truck sim. We do simulators, survival games, city builders, other types of simulators. Farm sim is pretty much Twitch, and then my Farm Reduced YouTube channel is where all of it goes. I've separated my community farm on Fridays to Twitch and the Farm Reduced channel from my main channel as well. So if you want to join me, just follow, turn on notifications. Be great. If you want to go help me get to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, I am pretty close. We're about 9,600 roughly. So if you want to do that, that'd be great too. I would appreciate it. It looks like Scuba Steve is doing some farming again. And J-Rock is obviously not streaming because he's here. So let's go raid Mr. Scuba Steve. And just drop a good old hashtag outhouse in there. If you want to. And I appreciate you guys for watching as always. VF, thanks again for the raid, buddy. Much appreciated. I hope you'll have a great morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are. Later, folks.